Hello guys, LazyBeast there, I hope you're doing well today. Now, there's plenty of important things to be done in life, but I thought it was a good time to sit down, listen to the entire Shadowlands soundtrack, which I thoroughly enjoyed, obviously, and then figure out which is the best song, which is my favourite song, and then see if you agree with what I choose. Now, I think we can all agree that when it comes to World of Warcraft, some of the expansions can be a little bit disappointing. We're looking at you, Warlords of Draenor, but I think one thing that we can all agree on is that the music team, and the art team particularly, always do a pretty fantastic job. The music's always done with a full sort of orchestra, a lot of effort goes into it, a lot of composers get their heads together and, smash it, and the art team, the models are always beautifully created, and, they really put a lot of love into that sort of stuff. Now, I know what you're thinking. Who the hell is this guy to be sort of going out there judging music as if he's like some sort of superstar? And let me tell you, the reason why I am gonna judge these songs is, I'll have you know, I played the flute for about 1 year when I was 12 years old. I also happen to used to have a drum kit and used to play the drums for a bit, so, qualified. I also happen to own 6 CDs. So yeah, you're in good hands, guys, don't worry. So let's get into it anyway. Let's go for the top 4 songs off the soundtrack, starting with number 4 with the Ardenweald theme, which is actually called Night Embrace You. Now this will trigger as soon as you zone into Ardenweald, which, is how zone music works. And I just like the little oh at the start. That was an accurate representation of what the lady says in the song. And this one, the reason I like it is, I think when you're in Ardenweald and you're doing your world quests grumpily, I have to do these for the anima, it just gives you that really nice sort of feel of, yeah, this is like a magical forest of the afterlife, and the whole Night Embrace You thing, it's like, yeah, they really are looking after these souls, they're tending to the souls with their sweet embrace and, sort of nurturing them back so they can be useful again. So this is definitely up there in the top 4 at the number 4 slot, believe it or not. Let's have a little listen for a few seconds before we move on to the next one. Now the next track, dropping straight from the record charts of Maldraxxus, is called The Seat of the Primus. Now this is just Maldraxxus' essence combined into a song with musical notes and stuff, like a song usually is. Now this is a meaty, heavy sort of BAM sort of song, like you don't mess about Maldraxxus, we've got drums and stuff. And actually, people started to notice this was potentially the first ever song where they've used like a guitar, like an electric guitar, in a World of Warcraft soundtrack song. And people did pick up on that and were a bit like, I'm not so sure about that at the start, but it really does fit the zone. Now, a little bit of trivia for you, which you may not know, is I read a magazine once, and in that magazine it said that the name Maldraxxus was meant to be one of those metal-y sounding sounds. You say Maldraxxus and it just sounds epic, not like, Bastion. It just doesn't sound epic, whereas Maldraxxus, it just sounds like it, you want to sort of shout it, roar it out, Maldraxxus, it's just one of them sort of things. I need to calm down a bit, don't I? So yeah, Seat of the Primus, number 3. Moving on to number 2. Now this was actually really difficult to rank these. I went through real stress, guys, to come to this decision. I hope you do appreciate this. The number 2 spot goes to The King and the Queen. Now, you will definitely recognise this because this is the song that plays through the intro cinematic to Shadowlands. Now, if you want to talk about vibes, man, this song proper nails the vibe of what's going on. It's dark, it's got the horror sort of theme in there, which it really does nail. The suspense, the build-up, the quiet moments, the peaks, everything, it's just perfect. If you listen to this song, obviously you will have seen the Shadowlands cinematic by now, but if you listen to this song, you'll know each bit what's going on. Oh, this is the bit where the Lich King throws huge ice shards at Sylvanas and she just dodges them like, try again, next time. And then, oh yeah, this is the bit where they kiss and make up. Well, that doesn't happen, does it? But yeah, you just know which bits are which things from the song because it's that good. At this point in the rankings, I'm going to chuck in a little honourable mention, which is always the main title track, the music that is there when you open up World of Warcraft and is playing on the main screen. Obviously, this sort of combines elements from all the songs. I do think all the songs are pretty good. There's some that do stand out, like the one I'm going to get to in a minute, and the ones that we've already mentioned. But yeah, the main title track is really nice to listen to. Features elements from all the different songs and zones in Shadowlands. And yeah, it's just a really good, strong, solid one, and I like the vibe of this one that they've done this time. So on to the top spot. I know you're really excited, you're on the edge of your seat, you just cannot wait, you can't contain your excitement as to which song is going to be the top one. You may have guessed it already, you may not, you may have a different opinion to me, that's all good, let me know in the comments. But my favourite song from the Shadowlands soundtrack has to be the Revendreth Zone soundtrack, which is called Pride and Penance. Now if you listen to this song in full, it's like 5 minutes 53 seconds long. There's actually like 4 or 5 different sections of this song that all suit different sort of vibes. But the reason why I chose this one to be the top #1 song from the Shadowlands soundtrack is that you can't deny this is the most like unique song off the soundtrack and the one that fits the zone the best. This is one of those songs that like in 10 years time, when you're thinking about Shadowlands, this will be one of the songs that you remember from the soundtrack definitely. So there we go guys, that was a very important piece of work that is obviously crucial to be done in these trying times, and I hope you enjoyed that anyway, regardless. So there we go, that's my favourite song of the Shadowlands soundtrack. What's yours guys? Do let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, I've been LazyBeast, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.